yeah, we just don't get what we live in. That's 'cause she mine. I'm a couple, she mine though. My shorty so ice cold. She might be my idol. Seen her with a blindfold. I don't wanna fight though. You might be my typo. Can't mistake you twice though.
What's going on, guys? Matt Tolson here, bringing you another video. Got something special for you. Not the Tacoma, but let's go on and check it out. I love how you're funny, too. What's going on, guys? So what we got going on for you today is we're going to be reviewing my buddy's 2018 Raptor. This is a sweet truck. It's obviously got a lot of similarities to my truck, but obviously a lot more differences. So we're going to be kind of going over what I like, what I don't like, and maybe trade the Tacoma in and get a Raptor. Who knows? But stay tuned. We're going to be kind of going over everything. Enjoy the video. So we're going to start off up front with the car, kind of going over what he's got done to it. As you can see, he's got quite a few modifications done to it as it is. And so starting up front, we have Addictive Desert Designs front bumper. Obviously a pretty aggressive bumper on already a very big truck, as well as a curved rigid light bar. So makes for quite the front end on the car. And then move over here to the side. He's got some nice gold method race wheels on here. I actually have these exact wheels on my truck, just in the silver color, or the gunmetal color, whatever you want to call it. So he's got 35-inch BF Goodrich KO2s. These are actually going to be the next tires I'm getting on my Tacoma. Stay tuned for that. But as we're driving it, drives real smooth. You know, even for a 35, you don't hear a lot of noise from the road. You don't hear a lot of tire, and these being a soft tire, they drive real comfortably, which is nice because when you're driving a big truck like this, the common thing is it drives pretty bumpy and stiff, and nobody likes a stiff ride, except women. Something I really like about this truck is how much room it has, front and rear. So it's a full-size truck, obviously, so you have plenty of room in the front for passengers to have the seat all the way back, and still have plenty of room in the back for people. And me being 6'5", that comes in really handy. I can fit comfortably in this truck. You sit real high up, which is actually another thing that I really like about the truck. You're sitting really high up over the road, so it makes it really easy to drive. One thing I don't like, though, about this car is how wide it is. This car is actually the same width as a Hummer H1, and so it takes up the majority of a car lane. And so driving it through where we live in Old Town Scottsdale, it can be really tight. You got to watch out for other cars, and it can be kind of a pain. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have very many complaints with this thing. It handles really well, drives well. The only problem I have with it is that it's real wide, and it's just overall a big truck. I don't need to tow. I don't tow trailers. I don't know what the tow rating is on that. We'll have it's somewhere on the screen, somewhere up here, how much it can tow. Probably a lot more than probably my truck, but I've never towed with it, so that is something I don't really need in a big truck. That's why I did go with a mid-sized truck, along with other things, of course. So, and we'll keep working our way into the rear. As most of you know, it's got Fox suspension on here. Comes with that stock, so it's a real smooth ride. And so yeah, provides lots of clearance for those 35s when you're out in the desert. As we work our way into the rear, we have an Addictive Desert Designs rear bumper, as well as the front bumper. And in these areas, he has the rigid pod lights and light bars, making it really easy to back up at night. All of a sudden, a man's is trying to film, and a million cars decide to show up. Unreal. Since we're still in the back here, we're going to go over the exhaust. He actually does not have stock exhaust on here. He's got the MagnaFlow exhaust. Is it a catback?
Yeah.
Catback exhaust, so length the whole car. This thing sounds sick. It sounds a lot meaner than stock, even though it is a V6 twin turbo. It does sound pretty deep, which It's surprising for a V6, but nonetheless, sounds pretty good. As well, done to the engine, he does have a blow-off valve on it, so you can hear those turbo noises even more. And on top of that, an intake, so you can hear all the engine noises you would like to hear. So we'll get a quick startup for you guys so you can hear it for yourselves.
Why don't you rev it a couple times?
Sorry guys, it's a little dark. We are running out of light. We're getting to this video a little late in the day, but let me get a rev for you guys so you can hear it. Now that we're inside the truck, kind of go over what I think about it. So, as you can see, there's plenty of room. I'm 6'6", so it's kind of hard to fit in most cars. Luckily, this is a truck, not a car. So, I fit in it really well. And this truck, it actually has paddle shifters, which is obviously pretty unheard of for a truck. They're sitting right back there. They look good. They're pretty useless. They don't really function very well. It doesn't shift when you hit them. But other than that, I mean, it's got most of the stuff my truck has. It's got more buttons on the steering wheel for cruise control, volume, and all that other good stuff. The heads-up display, or not the heads-up display, but the front speedometer is pretty cool. It's got a little bit bigger of a center part, so that you can see the miles per hour, oil life, to all that good stuff. So makes it real nice, real clean up there. It's actually got Apple CarPlay, so that's pretty nice. So you got your phone on there and all that good stuff. Here's where the 4-wheel drive is, the push to start. Apparently, he's got a text coming in. Got some really nice leather in here. You got carbon fiber accents on the trim, so it makes for a pretty clean interior on this truck, which they did a very nice job with compared to the other Raptor. Little minor things that they changed really made a big difference in it. Up here, he's got all those lights. I don't know why it's not focusing. There it is. So he's got all these being used for all his lights, so that's pretty handy. But other than that, I mean, other than all the space, it's not much to it. It's pretty simple. It's a truck, obviously, but I mean, geez, a nice car, nice truck, I mean, so yeah, really nice. So now let's go for a drive, and then I'll get my final thoughts on how it actually drives on the road. And yeah, enjoy. Party.
Oh, hey.
Arias?
Yeah.
Me. We're out. Bang. Bang.
Yeah.
So, this is another day. I know it looks different. Had to postpone the filming a little bit. All of our footage got lost from the other night. But, so we're going to go over my final thoughts on the Raptor. Now that I've driven it for a little bit, it's cool. I mean, I like it. It's got a lot of power to it, which is nice. I mean, when you got to get over stuff like that. The paddle shifters don't really work. They're not responsive whatsoever, which is kind of a bummer, you know, because that was like their big part in this new car. The twin turbo V6 has paddle shifters now. But other than that, I mean, it's got the power. It's there. Doesn't obviously sound like a V8, which is a little different, but lots of space in here. I mean, he's sitting all the way back, and he still is comfortable, and he's 6 foot in the back, so that's, I mean, obviously a massive plus of this thing, the room. But us living in Old Town Scottsdale, it is kind of a pain in the butt to drive around. It's massive. We take up the whole lane, you know, and when you're driving in traffic, it's like, this thing's massive, and it feels massive. It doesn't necessarily drive as massive as you would think, but it does feel big when you're driving it. I mean, you got to pay attention for sure. But this thing's sick. I mean, the interior is real easy to figure out. I mean, I hooked up my phone in probably 2 minutes, which is real nice because a lot of Bluetooths are kind of a pain in the butt to figure out, but this one's easy. Yeah, I mean, just like the other Raptor, not much that different to it. I mean, it's got little touches that make it look nicer, but other than that, it's a cool truck. I like it a lot. I mean, I don't see myself trading my truck in anytime soon to get something like this because I do go to ASU, and the parking down there is pretty limited, so it'd be kind of hard to have a big truck like this. But no other real complaints about it. It's a fun truck to drive. It's loud. It's big. It takes, you know. But yeah.
What's up, guys? Filmer and editor here. We ran into some technical difficulties. The camera battery died as we were finishing it up. Fortunately, Matt had to go to work, so I'll be finishing the video for him. All in all, it's an amazing truck. Looks great as well. If you guys had any questions, concerns, leave them down in the comments and we will be sure to answer them best we can. On a side note, if you haven't seen our latest videos, go check them out and leave a comment or drop a like if you thought the video was cool. That about wraps it up for this video. We have 2 more on the way, so stay tuned. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.